Hey, hey. So good to be back. Hope you've had a lovely day, lovely Sunday, beautiful Sunday. We've just come back from a Sunday service and it was an amazing service. So I teach at Children's Church, and today the lesson that we're teaching was just an amazing lesson, which was teaching the children about, seeking God all the time. The tendency as human beings is that we treat God like the 911 emergency service that we have in some countries, whereby you only call 911 because it's an emergency. You've had a breakdown, you've had an accident, you've had a robbery or intrusion, whatever it is, that's caused you to call 911 because you require emergency service. But we have to realize as people that God is not a 911 service. God is there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And as a people, we've got to seek Him and seek Him continuously. And there was a story that was in the lesson for today about a SEAL called Sebastian, who the captain, they were Navy SEALs, and then they had gone um, to Navy school. And then one of the things that the captain of the ship says, that listen, there was a group of young recruits, or new recruits really, not the age wasn't really specified, but new recruits. And then it was like, listen, you've got to come and see me every single week, and I'll teach you and train you things just to prepare you for emergencies, for storms that can come ahead, and just how to be a Navy SEAL sort of thing. And initially, all of the recruits, they all went eagerly, but then after a while, the numbers started to dwindle until it was just this guy, Sebastian, who was left going all on his own. And then at the point that people started laughing, I'm like, why do you keep going? But Sebastian was so eager, and he'd go and he would learn so much from this captain every single week. And it just inspired him so much. And then we also spoke about how, as an athlete, for example, you train, but you train to be ready for the competition. You're not competing against the person there, but you do the training, and then the day of the competition shows how prepared you were for that competition. So even these Navy SEALs, so the one day they went out, now was now the real world application of what they were doing. And as they were going, there was thunder and lightning, and there was just a weather change. And then all the other guys took it quite casually, but then Sebastian said that, listen, no, my captain taught me that these are the signs that a storm is coming. But no, everybody laughed, except for the one little guy called Stevie, who's like, okay, I think I better trust this person. And then they managed to find their way off the boat and into a safe place. And he even had in his emergency backpack. And then sure enough, a storm did hit. And unfortunately, those who had not heeded Sebastian's word ended up perishing in that storm. But what was the difference between Sebastian and the other guys was the fact that Sebastian had spent time with the captain. He had spent time learning and knowing the ways of the sea, the things to look out for, and just he remembered the voice of the captain in that moment. So it's just like for us, God is that captain of our ship. And if we can take the time to daily commit to just seeking Him and being with Him, it's not about I'm looking for this, I need that, but it's just, God, I want to spend time with you and just hear what it is that you've got to teach me, show me, share with me, and get to know myself more. Drop certain things, learn certain things, pick up skills, pick up that, and just begin to know who I am in you. And I'm just hoping that as this week goes on, or week goes ahead, that you can take the time to be like Sebastian and spend time with the Master, spend time at His feet, get time to hear from Him. And as you speak with Him, He will speak with you. And just be still in His presence and know that He is God. Have a blessed week, and we'll just continue chatting as much as I can.